What are you doing?
Wishing this thing worked better.
Everybody wishes it worked better. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're gonna do some maintenance on some of these units today, and we're gonna race some. But because it's getting dark out, we're gonna race first and make the most out of the oil change.
Yep, get the oil
Warmed up. What we're gonna actually race,
That thing?
the Jeep.
Probably against the other Gy6 150.
Yep, so the yellow scooter.
Yellow scooter. And then the winner of those two, I think, still gonna lose to this.
To the pit bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the pit bike's gonna win. And you think the yellow scooter's gonna win?
I think the yellow scooter's gonna win. But the Jeep, I think, is a little quicker off the line. What I think we're gonna do is the inlet and outlet of your development.
That's about a little bit shorter than a quarter, probably.
A lot of bit shorter than a quarter mile.
A little bit longer than an eighth.
It's about an eighth of a mile.
I think that's good for these.
Yeah, that's plenty of space for these to figure out what's gonna win.
And really, that thing doesn't run because
the pocket bike, yeah, because
thing would win.
That would win. that's the dumb part. That tiny little thing is probably the fastest unit in here. Dude, there's no suspension and your wheels are the size of every pothole. Let's get these things out there and start filming.
Ready, set, go.
Whoa. Oh, you almost caught it. We need to see if this thing will even start.
First try again, I bet.
I hope. Wow, that wasn't bad. All right, this battery is toast on this thing, but it does keep it running, so once it's going, it's fine.
This thing is the thing that starts the best.
Yeah.
For sure. It always starts like that every time.
It's perfect. It's perfection.
So it actually undulates a little bit.
Yeah, it actually has some suspension travel. We lowered it back down to the original mounting point for the shock. Bruh. And
so lift it back up.
yeah.
So it's mounted right there.
Instead of our mount, which is back here.
Which is back there, which makes it stand more straight up and down, and it doesn't really work.
What?
I don't know what. Is it on the inside of the tire?
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's run it and then...
We'll run it and then go back. All right. Lord Jesus, there's a fire! We might have to pull an audible and you ride this. I'm too fat. Not even close. Well, that was a pretty disappointing loss for the Jeep.
It was good for about
30 feet.
30 inches.
Yeah.
And then you're just gone.
Yeah. It's more of a torque machine, not a speed machine.
It weighs a lot more, I think.
Yeah, it probably does weigh quite a bit more. Probably twice as much, honestly. Get it started. Now this is the mean machine right here. Mason's gonna have to ride this. Oh yeah. No problem. It's so close.
It is. I think it's going to be a real good race.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! Oh! Hold on! 3, 2, 1. We gotta run it back. Let's go this way now. I gotta get a better start. I think I could take you. This thing's still smoking? Yeah. Smoking. So the yellow scooter won it. But not by much. I mean, I feel like it wouldn't take anything to make this faster than that. Yeah, it just maybe a different intake. A different like filter. Now, let's go get some oil. Yeah, we gotta get some oil to do some oil changes. So, hope you guys enjoyed the drag race. That was fun. Now we know that the Flying Tiger is the fastest machine here. We're gonna end up building more stuff that's faster than this because we need to. We've been building a lot of stuff that's like cool and it has its own very unique purpose, like the Jeep. It's fun for off-roading. The Skank. Well, the Skank's not fun yet. It's not fun for anything right now. The Drift Trike just puts a smile on your face. So we're gonna show you how to do oil changes on Gy6 engines. So if you have a Gy6 quad, you'll be able to know it's the same underneath this thing as it was when we got it. We're gonna do oil changes on the yellow scooter and then the black scooter. So you'll get to see a 50cc Gy6 oil change and 2 150s. Oh, and then the pit bike, did you say that? Do we want to do an oil change on that? I'm going to do an oil change, but I have the oil. It's some oil. Some oil. Some 710 fluid. 710 fluid. So the drain plug on this is a 17. Right up under the engine there. Mine wasn't even tight, so that's good. That's what you want. So you just loosen that little bad boy up. It's going. Is it coming out? Slow. Okay, that's going. All right. How does it get this dark in 900 miles? I wonder if this is like the break-in oil too. Complete fill on a 150 is what, 0.9? 0.9 quarts. Yeah, 0.9 quarts. When you take out the plug, you're gonna have a little screen filter. That's what these come with, is a screen filter. So this is your filter. So just to be extra sure, hit it with that brake parts cleaner. It's clean. So I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty similar between all the rest of the engines. Is there something in there? Is there stuff inside your engine? There's some stuff in my engine. Oh, this is aluminum. Aluminium? Aluminium feels so weird and light. You know, Gy6, best Chinese cast aluminum America can buy. It's the most we can afford. When you're putting it back in, you gotta make sure you're upside down with the drain plug so you screw it in the right way. You gotta make sure you're 180. Make sure to really tighten it when it's aluminum. It's good for it. Just kidding, don't actually do that. Snug is good. No metal shavings. You always want to inspect your oil, you know. Yeah, it's good oil. Can you tell what brand it is by doing that? Nope. 0.9 liter. Look at the American flag on the O'Reilly oil. Only fill your machine with the best. Don't waste any oil, like Mason. Make sure your funnel's clear of any debris. So 0.9. Yeah. How do you even measure that? Man, I cut onions earlier. My hands still smell like onions. Dang, that's not great. I think you always smell like onions. No, that ain't true. I smell delicious most of the time. To check the level, you always want to have it off your kickstand, straight up and down. But we're gonna start it first to get all the oil where it needs to be, and then we'll check it. Okay. Perf. Right. A little bit more. Dab in the middle. We're gonna give it a little dash more, but that, in theory, would be okay. On to the Jeep. This one's gonna be a little bit easier to do it on since we got more clearance. This one's on a little tighter, huh? Yeah, this one's actually probably on to spec. This is a lot older unit though. This one, we have no idea how many miles are on. Zero ideas how many miles are on, although it has been changed. Again, spray out your oil filter. clean that gunk out of there. And while Mason is letting that drain, I'm gonna get the 50cc scooter over in that general vicinity because it's not warmed up yet. So we gotta warm it up somehow. Everybody knows you need to do cold start burnouts, okay? Mason was telling me, don't do that. That's a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. It is a bad idea. Don't do cold start burnouts like I did. So the oil
definitely added some metallic to it.
Yeah, all right. Well, it needs an oil change, that's for sure. So same procedure, probably the same amount of oil.
This one's not gonna leak at all. It fits in there actually.
Can you do it? Nice. More than anything, this thing needs a battery, not an oil change. Now on to the towel. The towel to towel, towel to towel, towel, towel. I don't really need to show you guys this. It's the same as the other two. Oil changes on a Gy6 engine, pretty simple. Now we're gonna do an oil change on the Predator pit bike. So this is the Predator 224. We've gone quite a ways on the break-in oil fill.
I probably had an hour on it or so.
With some 1030.
There's two drain plugs on Predators. There's a front one and the back one. We cannot get at the front one anymore, right?
Front one is right there. The rear one, same place, but on the back. Yeah, this one's gonna just leak oil all over the engine plate, but that's all right.
Actually does look pretty metallic-y.
Yeah, it kinda does.
Why you put break-in oil in it?
But if I sit on it, it would all come out.
I can't believe that. Jeep doesn't smoke.
Yeah, with you? That's so crazy. Well, I'm 40 pounds heavier than you though, so I guess, you know, that makes sense.
There you go, revealing it to everyone.
I'm probably 50 pounds heavier now. Look at this gut. The oil fill is on the front for this
There's also
application.
2 oil fills.
Yeah, there's one on the back, one on the front. The back one right now is covered up by the torque converter though, so.
Let's go get into that one.
Mason really loves his Predator pit bike.
The Predator has a nice feature where if you don't have enough oil in it, it'll just
Not run.
not run.
Another easy way to tell if it's got enough oil is if it's at the edge of the threads, really. That's where you want to fill it to, pretty much.
Oh, hey, so there you have it. How to change your oil on Gy6 and Predator. Now you guys know who the fastest one is in the fleet too. Coming up, more scooter stuff. We're gonna finish the skank, so stay tuned and we'll see you next time.